What is that? Is it drone? It's a drone?
Don't like a plate light up like that. Right there.
Hello?
Oh, I haven't seen the whole app.
Anyone else see this?
Was 1 minute after the clips taken in Utica, New York. Nobody's talking about this right now. Look at this. That video I just showed you guys was actually sent to me by one of my followers. They said that they live in Utica, New York, and that this video was posted by somebody, and I guess there's a buzz going around right now. They said that nobody's covering it. And this is obviously kind of weird because you have the sun here, and then you have like two different shapes behind it. I'm not sure if this is some sort of reflection or illusion. I have seen a lot of videos on TikTok today of people recording the sky because they saw a lot of planes spraying these sea trails. A lot of people obviously became suspicious of this. So what if they were trying to, I don't know. Something seems kind of fishy. Anyways, I don't think anything really major happened today. At least not what I've seen. I'm not sure what anybody else's experiences were today. This is like the weirdest thing I've seen today, regarding the solar eclipse. So, let me know what you guys think about this. What you guys think this means? Are they trying to hide something? Do we have 5 moons? What's going on? Do we have more than 1 moon? What's going on, guys? Y'all let me know. Watching the eclipse, then I saw this.
Did you guys hear the news about what just came out of Antarctica? They don't know what this is, but here it is right here. What you're looking at is a map that shows the waves on the planet. And the numbers over here is how high these waves are. So what you're looking at is this huge dark energy cloud that just came out of Antarctica, and nobody knows what this is. It's heading to Africa right now, and eventually, and look at this, y'all. Eventually, it's gonna make its way to the Atlantic Ocean. Check this out. I'm trying to document this very weird anomaly taking place on Ventu Sky. I don't know what this blob is here, but it's coming from what looks like Antarctica. If we backtrack a little bit, you're gonna see it disappear and reappear on the screen. So we move into Monday the 8th, which was obviously 3 days ago. Watch as we move into Tuesday. This mass pops up with waves of 83.7 feet in height. What in God's name is this thing moving out of Antarctica, as you can see, and then it moves up the coast of Africa into the Atlantic Ocean? Watch this as we move into Wednesday the 10th, Thursday the 11th, which is today. This is going on right now. I don't know if these waves are actually hitting the coast or if this is some sort of glitch in the system. I've never seen anything like this. This giant blob is showing 83.7-foot waves. This does not seem to be any sort of storm system. Let me zoom back out here. Let's move forward and see where this thing's projected to go. Watch this. Here's Friday the 12th tomorrow. Moving more up the African coast. Here is Saturday the 13th. We can see it start to wrap around the northern western coast of Africa up into the Atlantic. Here is Sunday the 14th. Monday the 15th. We are in the Atlantic Ocean with waves of 62.163 feet. This is just incredible. Here is Tuesday the 16th, and look, the entire thing is now in the Atlantic Ocean with averages of about 40 feet. There's 44, 33, 34.3. This is just very weird. What are we looking at here? Here's Wednesday the 17th, the last available data for this, and now we see the entire Atlantic Ocean, which, as we've discussed, is already months ahead of time as far as temperatures, and we're looking at this very odd anomaly coming out of Antarctica. Now watch, I'm going to backtrack. I'll show you where this thing begins. We'll go all the way back to Monday the 8th. This is where the anomaly begins, and sometimes it glitches out. It's very weird. Here's Tuesday the 9th, and there it is. Pops right up. It's almost like this thing shot out of Antarctica and up towards the African coast. And as we backtrack in hours, we go to 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., and that's where it pops up between 5 and 8 p.m. This thing does not exist, and then it does exist on Tuesday the 9th at 8 p.m. After that, it just slowly moves up into the African coast. Here is the 10th once again, Thursday the 11th, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, Sunday the 14th, Monday the 15th, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, this thing bleeds all the way into the Atlantic Ocean. My friends, y'all see that thing is coming out of Antarctica? And for the people who have been rocking with me, I've been telling y'all what lives in Antarctica. Y'all know what lives in Antarctica. And then for this to take place the day after the eclipse, when I told y'all things are going to get a lot more interesting. Now, this is not the first time the planet has seen 70 to 90 foot tall tsunamis, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last time because the planet is going through a cleanup right now, y'all. But this early, and then the weather patterns for the Atlantic Ocean is already high, y'all. Oh man, things again, it's going to get a lot more interesting. This is not to cause fear. I am spreading information. But can you guys see this? This is supposed to be the moon in Las Vegas. Why is there an eclipse in the moon, you guys? And why does it look like it's a planet that's in front of the so-called moon? Do you guys see that? And then this flashing thing over here, look at this. Look at that, because that's not a, that's more than a star. But it's flashing and pulsating. Y'all see that? But what is going on with the moon, you guys? Why is it like that? Look at that, y'all. Even with a closer shot, why does it look like there is... This is weird, y'all. Do you guys see that? How weird is this? What is going on here, y'all? This looks like they're... What? Hold on. Could that be the moon and then there's a light? This is a light shining under it? This is so weird, y'all. Why is that so bright? When has the moon been this bright? When has the moon... This is not it, y'all. But yeah, y'all, and it keeps changing shapes. Y'all see that? And then this. Look at that. That. And then this. Oh, man. This is crazy. All I can say is very interesting times that we live in right now, y'all. We're going to see it all unfold right in front of us. All I know is everyone has been telling me that the energy is off. They feel some type of way ever since this solar eclipse. And we are seeing so many anomalies happening around the solar eclipse. So,
You guys see it, multiple suns and multiple moons, skies glitching, there's planets in the sky, there's comets going, aliens, UFOs, spaceships. There's so many things happening in the sky all at once. When they made that movie Don't Look Up, they were really telling y'all to look up because it's going to get a lot more interesting, y'all. But this video should be for entertainment.
That's so blue. If it was, you would have seen it right before the eclipse and right after the eclipse. We haven't seen the moon in the sky all day except for this one moment right here. That is not the moon. The thing about it is that were the moon, it would have been lit up so bright right before it eclipsed the sun, brighter than we normally see it. But we didn't see that at all. It would have been the same thing right after the eclipse. We would have seen the moon brighter than ever before, but you didn't. You didn't see it nowhere today except for this one time right here. If it were the moon, this is how it would have looked. If you believe what they tell you, this is how it would look right here. But it doesn't. That's not the way it looked. That's not what you see today. You didn't see the moon until it was supposedly covering the sun because it wasn't the moon. This is what you saw. You seen a black object the same size as the sun move across it and turn it to darkness. But you didn't see that object before it got there, and you didn't see it after it passed the sun. Like I just showed you right here. This is what you would have seen if this is what they were telling you the truth. But that's not what you've seen, is it? That's not what you've seen at all. This is what you've seen.
Oh, shut that shit up. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What is that? What is that in this top? See that? Invisible. What about this? You see it? Random. No, that was not bad, man. All right. That's weird. What's that? Your fault. Hey, what the fuck? It was just two. Hey, it was just two, like, it's two figures in the air. It's two figures in the air. It's three. Hey, it's like four on, bro. It's like four suns lined up. Whoa, what's that? I knew it. The left wing cover up. This is what they're covering up.
I actually think that's really creepy, and I don't like it.
I think everything is. Oh,
What is the picture? Pictures? What is it? It's gone. It's gone.
This is not the sun. This is not the sun. And that's being eclipsed. That's the object that I be catching that's orbiting with the sun. Yes, oh my people, that's the object that I catch orbiting with the sun. That's not the sun, people. Come on, man. This is not the sun. You see that bright light to the right where it's heading toward? Watch this. Come on. Look at how it just blends in. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is not the sun that this is being eclipsed on. OMG. You bastards. They lied. This is so cool. What's that? What is that? If the eclipse is right here, yeah, then why is the moon over there? Oh, wait, what? How does that happen?
We're in the middle.
But look, the moon's right there in front of the sun. Wait, but the moon is over here. Why is the moon right there if it's supposed to be in front of the sun? Here, I'm using these right here. Nice. That's insane. Do you see that? If the moon is right there in front of the sun, then why is it over there? That can't be, or the flat, I don't know, or the flat earthers, right? Maybe it is flat. It's a conspiracy, dude. That's kind of weird shit going on, bud. I'm talking about. Yeah, you saw that shit now. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That might be the devil's comet. They got something called the devil's comet. Look that way. You see that hard? Someone want to explain to me what the hell that thing is? While we're almost in a full total eclipse, where the moon is almost completely over the moon. What is that? So NASA said, don't film this with your phone. It could ruin your camera. Well, I filmed it with my phone and my camera's 100% up. Is it because they didn't want you to capture this? Like, there's this blue ray of light, as you see in the video, like coming in or shooting out, whatever. And then, like, that looks like the moon, like, that looks like a crescent moon. But the moon was in front of the sun in this particular time. You could say it's a reflection, but why would the reflection be causing this aura of light in this beam of blue light, like warping out? I don't even know. Like, that's insane. Someone just tell me, what is this? Caught this during my life. Two eclipses. And both are their own suns.
Is this part of the eclipse? I don't know. It could be. Looks strange. I've never seen it before.
Spirit, not the end of America. It's a heavy dream, so let's go into it. It was a difficult dream. I'm hoping not to have to read this whole one out because the post is slightly lengthy, but it was a difficult dream. This was one of the worst dreams that I've ever had. And that was because there was absolutely no way for me to know that I was dreaming. This dream felt like I was there. These things were happening to me. My emotions were very present. My feeling and sensation of everything was very present. And this was one of those dreams that the Lord brings upon me. I wouldn't even say gives me. It's one of those dreams that the Lord brings upon me where until I wake up in bed and breathe a sigh of relief, I do not know that this is not my reality. I do not know that it was just, yeah. So it was pitch black. There was burning everywhere. It was always twilight or dark. And we did a lot of hiding. And one thing that I saw in this dream is that I was very good at surviving. So, brothers and sisters, that's one of the things that I share often on the Master's Voice. It's not by prepping that you will save yourself. I'm not saying don't do that because prepping is just common sense. People in America act as if prepping is such a brand new and a novel thing. Make sure you're prepping. People in the Bible knew this for a fact. There's tons of verses in the Bible that say store up your grain. The Bible even talks about the ant, how wise she is, that she stores up her food in the summer because she knows winter is coming. It's just common sense that when you know that dangerous times are coming, you need a little extra. So it's not such a brand new or novel thing. And it's not by prepping that you will be saved. Even Noah prepped. God told him what food to carry. And Noah prepped all the animals unless we wouldn't have any today. Surviving, as this dream showed me, what I've always believed, God really proved it in this dream. Survival is a matter of the grit inside you. There's people who know a ton of scripture and they've got this much grit, which means that you can be. So the concept of a hot meal that can be cooked upon a burner or a stove or even one of those little plug-in kits, there was nothing like that. All we could find was food in cans. There was no rice or pasta, nothing that had to be cooked, and nobody was even living in their own house. I mentioned before that when war comes, people don't stick to their homes. They don't say, I'm going to die within these four walls because grandma and grandpa lived here. People run away. So you have to deal with the reality that you might store up stuff, which is wise. And then if there's war or something that takes place, you will have to run away and leave those supplies there. Because in this dream, we were just entering into whatever house we found. And if we found goods, canned goods, that is what we ate. And it was very gross, brothers and sisters. We just had to mix the cans together. And we were in a group. There were lots of groups that I saw in this dream. And God kept putting me with different groups. The Lord kept transplanting me with different groups. And I was seeing how survival was with different types of people in America. And so if this dream is a little long, please understand that I'm trying to be very true to what I saw because I am trying to do my part to reduce the disconnect between the understanding of people in this nation and people globally, wherever you are, if you're watching this video, trying to do my part to reduce the disconnect between what people think is going to happen and what is actually going to happen. The closer your concept of life in the future comes to what life in the future. And all these different groups had leaders, and I thank God because we were with an awesome man. It's a married man, but his wife was not with him. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she died. I don't know what happened. But this man was such a resourceful man. And this man was one of the primary reasons that nobody in our group died or got killed. This man would mix food together for us, and he would make us eat this food, whether people didn't like it or liked it. So he blended stuff together for us based on nutritional content. But it was so this man was married. He was very resilient. He was kind. He was steadfast. He was tireless, and he was very wise, a smart guy. And because of him, nobody in our group died. Even not as a Christian. Do you have what it takes to live in dystopia, people? And many of them were easily overwhelmed. You see, it's easy to think you're strong when you live in a society where You jog in the mornings and then you get to do some yoga on your exercise mat. And because you have a physically strong temple, that gives the illusion that you're a survivor. And at the same time, God was showing me in this dream ordinary men and women who rose to the occasion of what had happened to their country, like true champions. I remember there's this one woman, she was youthful, but she was going prematurely gray, and she had pulled that graying hair. Probably she used to dye it another color, but who has died at the end of the world? So she had pulled her hair in a ponytail, and this woman was a mom. I saw this woman, and she was carrying flashlights. She had tools. She had medications, compass, batteries. I saw more than one, but there's this one woman that stuck out, and she had her hair in a ponytail. There were other women. I remember one woman that we met leading a group. She had her hair in a red bandana. She was wearing a blue shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Very no-nonsense woman, older woman, very, very efficient. And I saw people like this, men and women, ordinary men and women, rise to the occasion, and they would be telling their group, this is what it is for now. If you keep crying, you won't make it. If you keep looking back, you won't make it. Yet I'm looking at these people and I'm thinking, this woman is clearly a housewife. She's been making risotto. She's been bandaging the hurt knees of her children. She's been managing the family budget for 20 years, married to Arthur or Mark or whoever she was married to. And now here she is, and she's got a gun on her hip, and she's leading a group of people down the street, and they're just following her like little chickens wherever she leads. She's giving each of them a task, even the strong, tall men, and they are submitted and obedient, and they're doing what she tells them. And I saw that these groups were working not because everybody wanted to be the leader and everybody was like, why should I listen to you? But because instinctively they had the urge to survive, and something in them was quickly able to identify who would be the best leader and to obey that person. And I saw the flaws that were exposed in the human psyche, especially here in America. The culture of convenience and the false belief that everybody's opinion is valid, equally valid, was exposed and showed great weaknesses in how the society works here. The society here has choked and hung itself to the point that it tells everyone that everybody's opinion is valid. So nobody is capable of saying a stupid thing. Nobody is capable of miscontributing to the general question. But in real life, common sense simply tells you that not everybody is wise. Not everybody is smart.
By the river, in a little tent, like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wound up knocking couldn't last for long. But now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. No, yes it is, yes it is, yes it is. Say I know that a change is gonna come one day. I know a change gonna come. Yes it is. I know. Say I can be home. Oh yeah. And times can get rough, but still I know. Still I know a change gonna come.